2013, I remember walking the beach, November, and thinking, wow, this is the biggest beach we've ever had. Little did we know what was going to come.
We have 101 years of records, and we are going to break each monthly record for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July. The shorelines are going to be re-engineered by nature during that time.
Lake Michigan's historically high water levels are eroding shorelines and destroying lakefront properties. What does this mean to lakeshore recreation? Do Michiganders still have the right to walk along the shore, the entire lakeshore?
Well, they can walk in the area of the state's title. The state of Michigan took title to all the bottomlands of Great Lakes and the waters over them in 1837. Every state took title. And that title is held in trust. We call that the public trust doctrine. And that public trust doctrine guarantees the right of navigation, fishing, boating, swimming, and other recreation. And that right extends to ordinary natural high water mark as defined by physical characteristics. So rather than fixed in time, it's fixed by the natural wave action over a long period of time.
Michigan's climate is changing with more frequent and more severe storms and significantly more precipitation, contributing to higher Great Lakes water levels. The physical forces of high water and wave action are changing the ordinary natural high water mark. For a beach walker, the question is, what part of Lake Michigan's shoreline is still in the public trust and legally safe to walk on?
I would say that you have the right to still walk the beach, but you're going to have your toe in the water or walk in the wet sand to be safe, because we don't know where that new natural ordinary high is, but we certainly know that if you're within the wet sand, you're certainly within the wave action and have a right under the public trust doctrine to access and walk along the beaches and shoreline of the Great Lakes.
I myself enjoy walking the beach in front of other people's property. It's something that we all do here. We enjoy it. As a beach walker, I should know not to stop, and it's hard, not to stop in front of someone's property and sit down. I just need to keep going. And when I've gone far enough where I feel like sitting down, then maybe it's time to turn around.
The shoreline has been re-engineered, and there's in many cases 3 to 4 foot cliffs, or much higher in cases. And so people are going to be challenged if they get down there potentially to be able to get back up the bluff. So I really think that the water safety's got a big factor. So beaches that you have known for many decades of your life, they're going to look different this year, and we just need to kind of really respect them and maybe not try to venture out. I think of the first responders that might have to come out and help them, and it's putting them at risk too. So I think our beach walking is going to have to be adjusted for sure for 2020.
Where the trees are going over and they're going into the lake, and now in the winter you can't go out into the lake, and you'd have to go up on private property to go around, and you can't do that. You have to turn around.